Hi everybody.
Hello.
And welcome to the ARNE CARLOS YouTube channel, and we are your hosts, ARNE
Arne
CARLOS,
Carlos.
and we are here with a new tutorial this week. As many of you have been following now for a while, we have been working on repairing this jacket.
Still working on it?
Still work in progress. Plackets have to be knitted, buttonholes have to be made.
Yeah.
And today we are focusing on the buttonholes. So today, if you've been wondering, how do I knit buttonholes? It's your lucky day, because here it comes.
At least we will show how we do it. There's probably like 100 other ways, but today...
So how to knit
doing
the
it
buttonholes
our way.
in one way by ARNE CARLOS.
And I will put this down and I will show it on my pedagogiske pinner.
Yes, your teaching needles or whatever you call those.
I had this from another video, so I
Yeah.
just continue on this one.
This is big needles and light colored yarn, which is actually better to show things.
So this can be used for anything.
So now you can imagine we are repairing, or you are repairing a placket, and you are doing this directly on the sweater.
Yeah.
And you're doing the placket and the facing.
So now I just knit out the facing. That's this purling, that's the facing. And on this this jacket, which we're working on, this is actually the same numbers. We have 8 stitches for the tab.
For the placket.
No, for the placket, we have
Yes.
8 stitches.
And then you've got
And
6 on the facing.
stitches for the facing.
Yeah.
But for the buttonhole, since this jacket has very small buttons, I will make the buttonhole over 2 stitches.
And that would be the same as you would do
On the small one.
on the small one, yeah. Perfect. So let's
Perfect.
let's see.
So let me go back and first the placket. No, the facing. Sorry.
So you knit the stitches on the facing.
That's the facing, and then I do 3 stitches from the placket.
1.
2.
And they're knitted and
3.
purled depending
Knit
on...
and purl.
Yeah.
Then I had to bind this off. So I do first knit, and then I purl, and I lift the knit stitch over,
Okay.
and I knit and I lift the purl stitch over.
Okay.
So these
So now you have
2
opened...
stitches is gone. So that's the buttonhole. That will be the buttonhole. So I finish the rest of the placket. I go back to take it off the right way, and then I have to make 2 stitches
On the next round
in
again,
the next
yeah.
round. And now I will show you how you're not doing it, because I mean I know a lot of people they just twist the yarn like this way, place it on the needle, and they do the same this way and place it on the needle. But we think that's harder when if you have a lot of these and they twist it the same way. When you start knitting, they kind of open. So we twist first this way, and then for the next we go the opposite way.
Okay. Can you show that one more time?
And if you have a lot of stitches, then you go towards right, and then towards
the left.
left, towards the right, towards
And then turn to the left.
the left. So this way it's easier when you knit the stitches.
Perfect.
It's always a problem if you go the same way. They tend to open and it's really hard to pick them up, and especially when you have thinner needles. So for this one we just need the 2 new. And then you continue with the tab.
The placket.
The placket. Today I'm really messing up.
No, you're not messing up at
Placket,
all.
tab.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. And then the facing. And now I'm on the purl side on the facing. So I just knit, a purl, You go back again. Take it off the right way. And
now you knit and purl all those stitches,
yeah,
wherever you are. So you're...
So that's the
placket, no, the facing.
And then I do the placket.
Yeah.
So purl, knit, purl. Then I knit the first one I made.
Yeah.
And I purl. Sorry, I think I go in that way.
There you go.
And knit. So.
And there you have a buttonhole.
If I do one more, then it will show better. That's how we make our buttonholes.
Wow.
Easy peasy. And I just finished the facing. Then this is the buttonhole.
There you go. That's a great
That's
buttonhole.
the way we do our
buttonhole. Fantastic.
But if you think buttonholes is hard, then you can do like my jacket. Just use those hooks.
And I'm sure that even in other countries now, because Norwegian and Scandinavian knitwear is so fashionable and so popular, you may be able to find hooks like this everywhere. If not, you can always go on the internet and buy them from an online store somewhere in the world.
Yeah, actually the arts and crafts stores, Husfliden in Norway,
Yes.
and I guess also all the yarn stores.
Yeah, they have hooks.
They have these hooks.
And that way you don't have to do buttonholes. You just knit 2 plackets the way you want them to look. Or you can do a little bit of embroidery as well if you prefer.
Yeah.
And then you
this
can
is
add
actually
hooks.
bought. This is, you can buy them, these like per meter.
Yeah, but you can also make them.
Yeah, if you're really clever, you can make them yourself.
Or you can just have it plain with just the placket.
And
then you
see
can
on
just
the back,
sew the hooks.
it's the same. They made the facing. And this one has had buttonholes once.
Yeah.
See?
So someone decided that they were going to repurpose the jacket and make it more traditional.
I haven't seen this before.
Cool. Yeah, this is one of our old ones from our collection of vintage pieces.
But hooks is also very nice.
Yeah.
If you don't want to make the buttonholes.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we have a great idea for if you don't want buttonholes. If you want buttonholes, there were some tips that hopefully you understood in terms of the making of the 2 stitches, one to the left, the other to the right, or the opposite.
Yeah. No, yeah. Anyway, always to the right and the left, but it doesn't matter where you start.
Yeah.
And then you get a buttonhole.
You get a beautiful.
And remember,
buttonhole.
always change those 2. If not, you have a problem.
Yes. If you have, if you want to tell us about how you make your buttonholes, please leave a comment and we'll make sure to read that. It's always nice to see how other people do their things. This was our way of doing a buttonhole. There's billions and billions of ways, well, maybe not billions, but there's a lot of ways to make a buttonhole, and we'd love to hear from you. So please, there's a comment field there below. Leave a comment there and we'll make sure to read them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you don't subscribe, please make sure to hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
And this is it for now.
We will be back with more reparations.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.